The Registrar of the High Court in Johannesburg has ordered that disgraced former National Police Commissioner Jackie Selebi be committed to a correctional facility, and Goldfield says South Africa should take note of the fact that nationalisation has not worked in African countries. I'm Richard Brooks. The Registrar of the High Court in Johannesburg has ordered that disgraced former National Police Commissioner Jackie Selebi be committed to a correctional facility. The ruling is, however, subject to a final decision by the investigation officer to satisfy himself about Selebi's medical condition. A warrant of committal was earlier issued for Selebi. Selebi collapsed last Friday after the appeals court confirmed a 15-year sentence for corruption. His lawyers earlier asked the court to delay his incarceration. Selebi is currently being treated in Pretoria's Jacaranda Hospital. Gold mining giant Goldfield says South Africa should take note of the fact that nationalisation has not worked in African countries. Vice President Peter Turner says many countries have been forced to reverse the controversial policy and asked private sector companies to re-enter their mining industries after nationalisation had flopped.
Well, my answer to that is if we look throughout Africa and the track record of resource nationalisation, it has not been that successful. We reflect here on countries like Tanzania, who've been through this process. We can reflect on Zambia, and we can also reflect on Ghana, many years back, more than 20 years back, with respect to resource nationalisation. And we saw a trend where essentially for Africa, this didn't work well. And we see all those companies now going back to major investors to mine resources within those countries. So I think history speaks for itself in this regard, and I think in SA similarly we should also take cognizance of history in this regard going forward.
Kusatu in Limpopo has called on government to put the provincial authority under administration. This follows reports that the administration is cash-strapped. Kusatu spokesperson Dan Sibabi says they are concerned about the possible retrenchment of teachers. The Federation's secretary, Totogelo Sibabi, says the provincial government must be bailed out.
We would really make a humble plea with the National Cabinet to approve the required bailout, but with one condition, that the financial powers and authorities delegated to the provincial government be withdrawn and that the government be put under administration as reflected in Section 100.
Murder-accused musician Jubjub Marunyani has denied that his car plunged into a group of school children, killing 4 and seriously injuring 2 others in Soweto in March last year. Marunyani says he hit a curb and slammed into a tree before blacking out. Jubjub and co-accused Timber Chabalala are currently on trial for murder related to an alleged drag racing incident. Jubjub is testifying in his own defence.